Hey, know what you have. What are you talking about, Michaela? Know what you have. I've been thinking about this pandemic and how everyone is literally going crazy. And it's simply because they don't realize what they have. People are showing how heavily they rely on material things and things of this world. And well, that's not good, because we are not to rely on anything or anyone except for God. The only person we should be relying on is Jesus. This world cannot give us what we need. And it's crazy that God has taken so much away from us this year, and people are literally going into a depression state, stress, suicide rates are going up. People are becoming more bitter and unloving, and it's simply because they don't realize that Jesus is all that they have and all that they need. Until you fully accept Jesus Christ into your life, you will always struggle and put more heavy weight on yourself, because you are not relying and inviting Jesus in. So he can't even show you what he can do and how he can move in your life, because you won't let him in. We have to stop focusing so much on what is in this world, because everything in this world is temporary. We are temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Everything that you have right now is temporary. And if God takes it away, that should not make you go crazy. That should not put you in a depression state. Instead, it should be, well, I lost this, I lost that, but I'm going to still trust you, Jesus, because I know that you have better for me, and I know that you are providing for my life, and you never fail, because he never fails. He knows exactly what he is doing in your life, always 24/7. He knows what you need when you need it. He knows how to give it to you, but you have to trust him. You have to trust him and have faith, and stop focusing so much on what you don't have or what you did lose, and trust that he will lead you in the right direction. He never leads astray. We have to really be careful on what we are putting our attention to, because a lot of people have made things of this world their idols, and even without realizing it. Work can be an idol, television can be an idol, the music, any music can be an idol, people can be an idol, and we are to put nothing or no one before God. God is our number one source, man. He is our number one source. He is the one that can, and the only one that can provide you with what you need, all that you need. And he always shows up on the right time. You have to trust his timing. That's another problem that we as people have. We are naturally impatient. We have to learn how to have patience for God's timing, because he's going to do what he wants to do in his timing, because again, he simply knows what is best for us, and he knows when we need it, and he knows when he wants to give it to us. So we have to stop trying to rush things, because when you rush things just become chaos. And we begin to frustrate ourselves, because we are simply trying to rush things. We're trying to figure out, why isn't this happening? Why is it going like this? And blah, 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 blah. And God is just saying, well, if you just sit with me and focus on what I'm trying to do through you and in this season that you're in, while you are waiting for what I am about to bring you, if you trust me, I can work in your life. I know it's not easy when you have a lot going on, but know that that car that you had and that you lost was temporary. That relationship that you lost was temporary. The house that you lost was temporary. The job that you lost was temporary. Everything is temporary. But if you trust God and talk to him about it, talk to him about your situation and be patient, ask him to help you wait for what you are about to receive. Just and have faith and know that you are going to receive better. He will bring you better. He will always bring you better. He always has way more greater things than what we have for ourselves anyway. Like, people always proclaim how God is a provider and God is this and God is that. But then when these trials come or when they get hit with something, all of a sudden it's like they forgot who God is. But just remember this: he is your one and only true source. He is the only one that can truly provide for you when you have nothing left. So you need to really put your focus on him and realize what you have. Realize who you have. Realize who you have. You have Jesus Christ. You need to accept him. If you already have, this should be a reminder, a refresher. But if you have not accepted Jesus into your life, I encourage you and strongly encourage you to accept Jesus Christ into your life, because he can do things that no other person can. And his love, don't get me bragging. His love is the greatest thing, the greatest gift of all, the greatest thing that we could ever have. His love is amazing. And when you experience his love, when you experience the love of Christ, you experience a whole lot, and your life will truly begin to change. When you experience Jesus, you will begin to know and realize that he is all that you have, and he is all that you need. And this is truth and truth and truth after truth after truth. He is all that you have, and he is all that you need. So realize who you have. I should have said realize who you have, because realize who you have and realize what he is doing for you. God provides. So why do you worry about your life when he's come to your rescue 1,000 times? He has always shown up on time. God provides. That's a song. That's a hit, a banger by my auntie Tammy LeMan. Many of you know her as Cora. But no, seriously, God provides, and he provides again and again and again and again. So we should not worry about our life. We should not worry about what we lost, because sometimes God lets us lose things because it is time for us to give it up. He doesn't want us to have it anymore. This is called growth. This is called seasons. Everything has a season. Maybe that season is over. So just trust God. Stop getting in your feelings and trust God. Get some crazy faith, some crazy ridiculous faith, and turn your words around and tell your battle that you're in. Tell your battle, oh, I know who my God is, and I know what he's going to do for me. And I know that he will not fail me. I know that he is a provider. Okay. He is Jehovah Jireh. So Just realize who you have. Remind yourself of that truth. When you start to feel low, remind yourself, oh, I have Jesus Christ. I have the Holy Spirit with me. I have everything that I need and I will ever need. So I will win this battle. I will win this thing. I will win this trial. You will win. You will get through this. Just remember that. Remember who your first source is. Realize who you have. It is not anything in this world. It is not anyone of this world. It is Jesus Christ.